Hi, everybody. My name's Jason.
I'm Caden.
I'm Jaden.
I'm Eli.
And we are the Yahoo and the Torah.net website, YouTube channel, Rumble channel, Odysee channel, and we are your family, and you guys are our family. We love you guys very, very much. We thank you guys very, very much for hanging out with us. If I'm speaking too extra loud, it's because I am deaf in my left ear. I have some sort of weird ear infection. And if Cade's speaking too loud in his too loud here, which he never does, it's because he has an ear infection in his left ear. And if Eli...
you don't need to worry about me.
Yeah, I don't need to worry about you.
Nope.
Eli's got a wisdom tooth that's coming in, and it is like growing in like sideways or upwards or doing something funny, and his whole face was swollen up, and everybody's all jacked up here. But we are continuing on here, and we are going to get into this and read the book of Aḍam and Ḥawwah. Okay, here we go. This is chapter 4. And again, before we start on this, I do want to explain that I do believe this book has been tampered with quite a bit. And as we've been reading through it, we've done a little untampering some of these things. But there's some stuff in here that it's just kind of odd. And so we made a change this morning because I didn't think it was what exactly they meant. And so we will continue on, and we will continue and read this through. Okay. Then Elohim ordered Satan to show himself to Aḍam, and plainly, in his own hideous form. And so I guess for those who have not been onto this series, yesterday Aḍam was basically almost tricked into adultery. He had a woman that was threw herself all over him, and he was almost tempted to the point of adultery, and he prayed to Yah, and Yahuwah sent him the understanding, and now here we are with Yah explaining to Aḍam what's going on. But when Aḍam saw him, he feared and trembled at the sight of him. And Elohim said to Aḍam, "Look at this devil, and at his hideous form, at his hideous look, and know that it is he who made thee fall from brightness and darkness, from peace and rest to toil and misery. And look, O Aḍam, who said of him that he is Elohim? Can Elohim be black? Would Elohim take the form of a woman? Is there anyone stronger than Elohim, and can he be overpowered?" Okay, and so this is, I guess I didn't refresh this. I think we actually changed this. Can Elohim be dark?
Yeah, this is dark.
And this is what, I didn't refresh this after Miss Nicole made this change this morning. But, I don't think this meant black, like
Yeah,
as
it's
in...
probably similar words, because like in like Spanish and stuff like that, they're very similar words.
Right, and so it's like, I don't want people to get the wrong idea on this kind of stuff. And this, when I say this book has been tampered with, this book has definitely been tampered with. There's all sorts of Trinitarian stuff that was put in here. There's all a bunch of days of the week, and we don't have like things like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. We have first day, second day, third day, all those kind of things. And so it's not. I don't think it was supposed to be black, but we did read it in the original as what it said. So what do you guys make of this? Could Elohim be dark? Could Elohim take the form
I
of a
think he's
woman?
talking about his soul. I think he's talking about how it looks. It's like an evil monster.
Yeah, and this is interesting. The question is, would Elohim take the form of a woman?
I don't think Elohim would try to trick us. I don't think Elohim would try to you can make us commit sin.
Yeah, and would that's the thing is we know that the messengers have the power to take form into all these other things, and I think Yah uses his messengers to do all of this stuff, as far as taking the form of a woman, taking the form of a man, taking all that. But they would not take a form of something to deceive us, quite like in this intent, and this is what I believe he's saying. So 5. See then, O Aḍam, and behold, him bound in thy presence, in the air, unable to flee away. Therefore I say unto thee, be not afraid of him. Henceforth take care, and be aware of him, in whatever he may do to thee. Then Elohim drove Satan away from before Aḍam, whom he strengthened, and whose heart he comforted, saying to him, Go down to the cave of treasures, and separate not thyself from Ḥawwah. I will quell in you all animal lust. From that hour it left Aḍam and Ḥawwah, and they enjoyed rest by the commandment of Elohim. But Elohim did not the like to any of Aḍam's seed, but only to Aḍam and Ḥawwah. Then Aḍam worshipped before Yahuwah, for having been delivered him, and having laid his passions. And he came down from above the cave, and dwelt with Ḥawwah as aforetime. This ended the 40 days of his separation from Ḥawwah. All right, chapter 5. And this will be the last chapter that we do today. All right, here we go. As for Sheth, when he was 7 years old, he knew good and evil. and was consistent in fasting and praying, and spent all nights in entreating Elohim for mercy and forgiveness. He also fasted when bringing up his offering every day, more than his father did, for he was of a fair countenance, like unto a messenger of Elohim. He also had a good heart, preserved the finest qualities of his soul, and for this reason he brought up his offering every day. And Elohim was pleased with his offering, but he was also pleased with his purity. And he continued thus in doing the will of Elohim and of his father and mother until he was 7 years old. After that, as he was coming down from the altar, having ended his offering, Satan appeared unto him in the form of a beautiful messenger, brilliant with light, with a staff of light in his hand, himself girt about with a girdle of light. He greeted Sheth with a beautiful smile and began to beguile him with fair words, saying to him, O Sheth, why abidest thou in this mountain? For it is rough, full of stones and sand, and of trees, and with no good fruit on them, a wilderness without habitations and without towns, no good place to dwell in, but all is heat, weariness, and trouble. He said further, but we dwell in beautiful places, in another world than this, earth. Our world is one of light, and our condition is of the best. Our women are handsomer than any others, and I wish thee, O Sheth, to wed one of them, because I see that thou art fair to look upon, and in this land there is not one woman good enough for thee. Besides, all those who live in this world are only 5 souls. But in our world there are very many men and many maidens, all more beautiful one than another. I wish therefore to remove thee hence, that thou mayest see my relations and be wedded to whichever thou likest. Thou shalt then abide by me and be at peace. Thou shalt be filled with splendor and light as we are. Thou shalt remain in our world and rest from this world and the misery of it. Thou shalt never again feel faint and weary. Thou shalt never bring up an offering, nor sue for mercy, for thou shalt commit no more sin, nor be swayed by passions. And if thou wilt hearken to what I say, thou shalt wed one of my daughters, for with us it is no sin to do so, neither is it reckoned animal lust. For in our world we have no Elohim, but we are all gods. We are all of the light, Shamayimli, powerful, strong, and glorious. All right, there we go. And so we have the hand of Hasatan that is doing the hand of Hasatan does, that he's always trying to trick people, always trying to own people. It never seems to end, right?
It seems like moving on from Aḍam now to his sons, like he's trying to trick Seth now, and hopefully Seth has learned from his dad's experiences where he won't get tricked here.
Yeah, and we will leave this as a cliffhanger. We will leave this as something that we will check out tomorrow and see, Yah willing, whether or not Sheth falls into the hands of Hasatan or not. So with that, everybody, our deafness will take you off to another day. Hope you have a wonderful day. Much love to you. We are out.
All right, Shalom.